Awesome. Welcome to the Soulful Abundance Show with Chris Williams. I'm so excited to have you guys here. Pop a hello in the chat if you are joining me here in Facebook. Let's make sure that we are streaming live over here. I think we are. Okay, great. So today I'm going to talk about something very specific, and it is how to bring on a new paying client in the next 7 days. So if you would like to bring on a new paying client in the next 7 days, give me a yes in the chat. Give me a big C, capital C for client in the chat if this is something that you would love to do. So I'm going to talk specifically around 3 specific steps that I do whenever it is that I'm saying, you know what? How could I bring on and enroll a new client like this week? And this is not about slimy sales scripts. You are not going to have to try to drag somebody across the finish line or convince or persuade anybody that they need to work with you. No. We get to do this in a really heart-centered way. And so I'm super excited to share this with you. So 3 exact steps that can help to enroll a new paying client in the next 7 days without ads, without a huge audience, without burning yourself out, without sending people 100 DMs to try to get them to say yes. We do not need to do that. So by the end of this live stream, we are actually going to help you create a 7-day action plan that you can put into motion immediately. By the way, I want to know if you get a client this week or when you get a client. I want you to comment, let me know, say hello, and so that I can celebrate with you for sure. So I'm Chris Williams. I am the best-selling author of The Soulful Abundance System. We hit #1 for women in business, #2 for women entrepreneurship, #1 in business and investing. Like, holy cow, it has been going bonkers. And the Soulful Abundance System is what I teach inside of my Activate Abundance Academy. I am the founder of that. I've been teaching that since 2018. And I am not a newbie. I have been in the entrepreneur world for well over 30 years. And I'm going to share with you exactly what you need to do to build and grow your business successfully to 6 figures and beyond. But today we're going to talk specifically about how can we actually create cash when we need it in the short term, right? Like now, the biggest question I get from my clients and also from people that I'm in conversations with is, I need to create cash. I need to create income. Where do I find a client? So here's what we're going to do. #1, the first thing we are going to do is not look for strangers on the internet. Can I get a hallelujah? Can I get a big H in the chat if you're like, thank God, I do not need to be one of those used card salesmen, those salesy weirdos just trying to find a client on the internet. Your next client actually is not a stranger in the internet. They're actually already in your world. They're already in your world. I promise you they are. So the first step that we're going to do is get clear on who is in your world right now that already knows you, that already likes you, that already trusts you. And this can be current clients. They could be past clients. They could be anybody who is ready to renew with you. They could be people in your Facebook group. They could be people who are having conversations with you. They might be in other groups that you're already in. Like, there are so many ways to find people that are already having an experience, that already know you, they already love you, they already like you, they already trust you. Like, you are not needing to sell yourself to them. There's already a relationship there. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to create what it is that I call a yes list. So I want you to think about 20 to 50, 25 to 50 rather, people who are already in your ecosystem, starting from current clients, then go to past clients, then go to people who might be up for renewals, any type of referrals, anybody who has downloaded your freebie or is commenting. You can easily put 50 people on your yes list. Okay, so I want you to look at your warm audience. We are not trying to convert a cold lead into a buyer. I want you to look at your warm audience. Okay, you can also find them from your inbox. People are sending you messages in your email. So who's replying to your emails if you are doing your emails? Who is in your DMs with you, who is actually commenting or commenting back on any of your stories, right? So your first step, your action step, is to make a list within the next 24 hours. Actually, you could do it right now of at least 50 names. I guarantee you, you probably have closer to 200 to 300, but I know that for many of you, you're like, if I had 200 to 300, I would actually be already have clients. Not true, because here's why. Many, many, many of you might have people in your ecosystem already. For example, I just talked with somebody who's got well over 2,000 people in her Facebook group. She's got over 3,000 people on her email list, right? Those are all people on a warm audience. It's not that you have to go out and get more leads. It's that there are things that are not happening that are actually creating that relationship, right? That's the next step, which is about nurturing, right? So how do we nurture with value is our next step. So once you identify who are these people that are already in your ecosystem, the next thing is to think about, how could I actually connect with them and give value? This is not how do I get somebody to say yes to work with me, but this is who could I serve? Who is in my world that I could connect with and give value? So instead of jumping right into, hey, buy my thing, do you want to buy my thing? Always show up with value. And this is one of the universal laws. Just like gravity is a universal physics law, we are not worried about walking out our door and floating off the planet, right? This is true that the more value you are creating for somebody, the energy that you're in when you are wanting to help somebody create a win is so much more valuable and so much more important. It will always come back to you. It will always come back to you. So some examples might be a resource, right? So maybe somebody is struggling with something and you've got a resource. I, by the way, have a whole toolkit. I have a Google Sheet document that I have so that when I'm having conversations with people, wherever they're struggling, I can just grab a resource and say, hey, you know what, this podcast would help you. Or, hey, I've got this checklist. This might help you. This here's a freebie, right? So always leading with value. And then we want to also take a look at, are we actually engaging with them as humans, right? Are we commenting on their content? Are we saying, gosh, that looks amazing. Like I wish I was in London. Actually, one of my colleagues right now is in London. I'm like, oh, I want to travel with you. That sounds amazing, right? Another way is you can just, lead with encouragement, right? Cheer somebody on, right? Help them to create an insight maybe around their goals too. So this next step that you're going to do, and I want you to take a look at what you can do next, is write down 3 to 5 things that you can lead with value. 3 to 5 things that you can lead with value. So maybe you just make a little resource list like I have, and then you are going to send out 5 to 10 value-based messages to people who are already in your world. Like, hey, haven't talked to you for a while. How are you? Tell me what's up. Tell me what's going on, right? I've got a whole, resource vault. Would love to share something with you, right? Or maybe somebody is asking for something specifically, and you can, and they're in your Facebook group, and you're like, oh, I've got something that can help with that. Let me send that your way. Okay. So that second piece is so, so important. This is building trust, even more trust. This is building more connection. And that now we get to take a look at, okay, who am I going to invite to work with me that I can actually help create an amazing win? So this last step, this is the third step, is creating and inviting into what I like to call a bite-sized offer. A lot of people call this a trust offer. I've actually been teaching the power of 3 since way back in 2017, 2018, when I started Activate Abundance Academy. And that is, inside of your offer suite, we have our high ticket offer, we have our mid ticket offer, and we have a bite size offer. But if you want to bring a paying client into your ecosystem right now, the problem is that many, many people don't have enough trust to actually jump right into your high ticket offer unless they have already been in a paid program with you already. And so what we can do is we can invite them a bite-sized way to start working with you, right? So after we take a look at who are our current clients and who are our past clients who have already purchased something with you, I call this our inner buyers list, then we can go to, I wonder who I could serve with this bite-size offer. And here's why they're so important. Number one, they're a low barrier to entry, right? I don't know about you, but when I'm going through Target checkout, I will pick up a pack of gum. I don't think about it. I'm not like, oh my gosh, can I afford this? A trust offer, a bite-size offer is priced affordably in an easy yes range. So we're thinking about like a $27 to a $97 price range, and we are delivering exceptional value. So there's a big gap between the amount that they're paying and the value that they're going to get from you. The other thing that it does is it's specific, right? We're not like, hey, let me help you, lose 10 pounds in this one thing. No, it's very, very specific. It delivers a very specific, tangible result pretty darn quickly. As a matter of fact, one of the things that I love to do is make sure that we are delivering a tangible result within, the first couple hours that somebody comes inside of our success studio, definitely within the first 30 days, right? So we want somebody to be able to get results very, very quickly, a specific result, so that it showcases your expertise and it allows them to have an experience with you and to create a win. Because when people actually can implement this bite-sized experience that they're going to have with you and to create momentum, they are going to feel amazing about the progress that they're making. They're going to create momentum and they're going to want to continue to work with you. Okay, so this is going to then allow you to give you a full taste of a transformation with you without overwhelming them with all of it. And then when somebody is purchasing your trust offer, your bite-size offer, you can then naturally invite them to continue to work with you either into your mid-ticket, which is a feeder program, or your signature program, which is your high-ticket program. So this is really going to bridge the gap for them so that they can get a win, have an experience with you, feel really great about it. And then if they want more support, you've got a way that you can continue to invite them to work with you. Okay, so some of these bite-sized offers, and I'll share one that I'm actually doing right now. It's called the 30-day Cash Infusion Accelerator. So in 30 days, I help you create your cash infusion offer. So we're going to help you create the offer. We're going to help you price it. We're going to help you uncover exactly who your ideal client avatar is for this. So clear. We're going to give you messaging that you can use to invite this person into the cash infusion offer that you've just created. And we're also going to help you know how to create your yes list and also follow up with people so that you are making sure that you are building those relationships and keeping people in your ecosystem. Okay. Now, some other examples of trust offers that I've done, for example, I have the Success Studio. It's a membership, and that is something that I run. It's called the Holistic Business Success Studio. It is specifically to help coaches bring new people into their ecosystem, so generate leads and also create sales in their business so that they can actually bring in the cash, anytime they need that. Okay. And then, another way that you could do it is an audit. So this is something that a lot of my nutrition coaches do, is they do an audit. So maybe they'll have somebody fill out, one of the things that I used to use as a health coach and a functional nutritionist practitioner was a NutriQ. And they could fill that out. They could hop on a call. You could go over the results with them. You can give them some suggestions that they can implement, and then they can go off and do that, right? Or they can continue to work with you to implement what it is that you talked about. As a matter of fact, even though I have not been doing health coaching or functional nutrition since 2017, I still get checks in the mail from doing those trust offers, doing those bite-sized offers. I charged $97. They got to take the NutriQ assessment, and I am still getting checks from people who decided that they wanted to get the supplements from the company that I was a partner with. And even though I haven't been doing that for a long time, where I still get these amazing checks back from the Biotics company that I used as a functional nutritional therapist. So that is another way that you can do it. So you could do a wellness audit like that. You could do, put together a template or a toolkit to help people create wins, and make sure though that whatever it is that you're giving them isn't just something that they're buying and walking away with. We want to have live access. So maybe they buy a template and then you hop on a quick call with them to help them uncover how to actually implement the template. Okay. So these are all examples examples of these great little bite-sized offers that you can use to invite somebody to work with you. So in the next 7 days, here's your mission if you choose to accept it. Number one, build your yes list. Take a look at who do you know right now in your ecosystem, right? Make that list of at least 50 people. Think about something that would serve them and benefit them really, really valuably. So, maybe that looks like hopping on a power hour call with you. Maybe that looks like joining you inside of your trust offer because that's something that they haven't gotten to experience before. Maybe that looks like a new program that you're rolling out. One of my clients that I had a call with today is actually doing a breath work certification program. And so she can actually take a look at all of the people that she's worked with who she's done hypnosis and breath work training. And she can just reach out to them and say, hey, we've got this really cool thing going on, and I wanted to share the details with you. That is an easy way that you can do that without needing to have ads, without paying for ads, without high tech. Like, you don't even need a website for this. You can have an easy, like, PDF, simple little offer letter. Okay, so decide what is something that you want to invite them into. And this is important, that is going to help them get their results quicker, help them get their results quicker, right? Then you're going to reach out and you're going to let them know, like, hi, I was thinking about you. I've got this cool thing. Are you still working on? Are you still interested in? If so, I'd love to share the details with you. And here's a ninja tip. So if you're not doing this, make sure that you do this. Always, always, always ask permission. Can I share the details with you? Can I share the link with you? Would you like to see the information page? That is permission based, and that makes it feel very, very loving and heart centered. And we're giving them the choice to say, yeah, I'm not really interested, or yeah, I'd love to take a look at the details. Okay. So always, always, always ask permission. Okay. Now, for those of you that are like, Chris, this sounds amazing and I want more support, I would love to invite you to comment cash in the messages here. So just give me a comment, just cash with a big C or cash all capital, and I will share with you the information page, if you want it, on creating a cash infusion. So this is a 30-day live container. It is $497, and you get 5 live calls with me in a group setting. We are again going to help you create your offer. We're going to help you price it appropriately. We're going to create your ideal client avatar, make sure that you know crystal clear who they are, more importantly, where they are. You're going to get some done for you messaging that you can use, and we're giving you a simple, and I call it my yes sales system, that you can follow every single day so that you can actually be bringing in a new client on a daily basis. So this is going to be so, so fun. I am so, so excited. By the way, if you are already inside Activate Abundance Academy, you get this for free. This is one of your bonuses, so please don't buy it. If you are interested in joining me inside of Activate Abundance Academy, you still have an opportunity to get this for free. But this is something that you are going to be able to use over and over and over again. So this is not just, something that you're going to use this one time. This is the short-term strategy that I teach for how you create a cash infusion in your business anytime you need it. Okay, so there is a long-term strategy and there is a short-term strategy, right? The long-term strategy is, what are you doing on a regular and daily basis to bring new people, new leads into your ecosystem, connecting and nurturing with them and inviting them to work with you, right? The short-term strategy is, what is the cash infusion offer that you are going to create whenever you need cash, whether you need that to pay a bill, whether you need that to fund an investment that you want to do. And so through the course of this 30 days, we are going to help you create anywhere between 2K to 10K in 30 days or less. Now, the average that people create, that our clients create, when we added everything up and we took the average from everybody who's gone through this, by the way, I've been teaching this for well over 2.5 years, the average that people create is $5,000. We've had people that create $26,000. We've got people that created $10,000. We have people that created $2,000. But we really want to help you make sure that not only are you going to make back the $497 easily, but you're going to be able to do this on repeat over and over and over again anytime you need it. So the lifetime value of spending just $497 is actually going to exponentially 10x, 20x, 50x your income as you're building and growing your business. So again, if you want more information about that, go ahead and comment cash. Okay, that's it, my friends, for this week. We will make sure to circle back around, answer any questions that you have. So remember, create your yes list. Make sure that you are connecting and leading and giving with some value. Invite people into that little bite-sized offer or an offer that you can help them to create a win very, very quickly because that is what people are investing in, right? People invest in saving time to get their result. People are investing in making money, saving money, um, saving time, their health and their wellness, but collapsing that timeline to that, right? There are people that are buying right now. So please do not be scared and think, well, nobody's purchasing. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. But we want to be able to meet them where they are and give them an opportunity to work with you so that once they have an amazing transformational experience with you, they're going to want to stay in your ecosystem and they're going to want to continue to work with you even longer. All right, my friends, that's it for today. I cannot wait to see you again, and I will chat with you soon.